Hello folks, my name is LadyResolve and I'm here yet again today to do another reading on behalf of my Facebook group, Pondering the Mysteries of Our Universe via Tarot and Other Oracles. Today we have mystery number 7 on our minds, mystery number 7, which, is phrased a little bit differently. It has a slightly different focus on our group page. I've decided to change it a little bit because questions really matter when you're doing tarot. You have to phrase your questions as specifically, as clearly as possible so as to get the best answers from tarot. Because I've just learned that over time. Okay, so the question is we have today, mystery number 7, would be, what is, well, I guess I'll start here. Is the U.S. government holding back information about UFOs from the public? Is the U.S. government holding back information about UFOs from the U.S. public? Okay, here goes. Is the U.S. government holding back information about UFOs from the United States, the Republic, general public, American citizens? Is the U.S. government holding back information about UFOs from American citizens? Is the U.S. government holding back or withholding information about UFOs from the U.S. public? Is the United States government holding back information about UFOs from the U.S. public? Okay, let's begin. This is 1. We have here the Devil card. This covers 1. We have here 2 swords reversed. This crosses 1, 4 of Wands. This lies beneath the Emperor. This lies behind the Justice card. Okay? Okay. This lies above Ace of Cups. This lies before 3 of Swords. This comes to rest 6 of Pentacles reversed in the house of 3 of Cups. In the house of 3 of Cups, and then Hopes and Fears, Chariot reversed, and thus it shall be 8 of Swords reversed. And we have here a couple of extra information cards. Okay. So let's get started here. Okay, so we have here the Devil. Is the United States holding back information? Absolutely. Absolutely. The Devil card. Okay, this card is about situations that you're caught up in where you are. It's like you're not in control. Someone else is in control. And this is the way they're going to be doing it here. And if you see those ropes around those people's necks, they're pretty loose. They could willingly take off those ropes and walk away, but they're submitting to that system, you see. So the bottom line here is that yes, they definitely have their selfish aims about keeping this information to themselves, and there are some dark secrets here, absolutely. And just take it for what you will, but that's what the cards are revealing at this point. This covers 1. Okay, this is 2 of Swords reversed. Okay, and this is basically the card of we are trusting the government on this. We shouldn't be trusting them on this. We should not be trusting them. This is the card of someone who betrays your trust. Breach of confidence. You see, when it's upright, it's an alliance. When it's reversed, someone's broken your trust. So that's very telling. 4 of Wands. Okay, so 4 of Wands is the card. This is what crosses 1. This is the challenge of the situation. Honestly, with this Four of Wands crossing, I see this as, the issue of concern here has something to do with the stability of our community. Okay, there is an issue or concern about, it's almost like we're not community, and the people living in it is not what is on the minds of the U.S. government about this issue. For some reason, just reflecting this devil card, it's just there's not a sense of, when this card is upright, this is the card of, domestic stability and affluence and welcome home and freedom and you made it. And when it's not, when it's a challenge, it seems to me that there's something blocking them uniting with the people of the United States on this matter. And it has to do with our stability, absolutely. Okay, and now with this card, which we picked up here, this is the Emperor reversed. Okay, this is what lies beneath one. They are abusing the privilege of their power to keep this information under wraps for some reason, and I hope the cards to come here, deliver a bit more information about why this is so. Okay, that's a bit of a concern. It's a bit of a concern that they are they're using their power to keep us from learning this. It's quite disturbing, actually. We got here Justice card, upright. Okay, now when we get the Justice card, this is something that happens, before. And I think that in the past, they were fair about this. They were starting off being very good about the way they handle the situation. Okay, they or maybe it could be also that there's just some contracts or agreements about something in relation to this moving forward. They kind of came in from the past, but maybe they made a pact that they wouldn't talk about. They wouldn't publicly acknowledge it for some reason. But I also see here that maybe in the past that they were more interested in being fair with the people. Okay, they wanted to share. They wanted to do the right thing, have good integrity and good morals. Okay, this is what the Querent aspires to here. So this is the Ace of Cups. I don't know what's it. I think that they want to share the information with us. Okay, so this is the card of generosity and extending something forward towards another. They want to, okay, but they want to. I don't know. I think that's just how I'm going to see that, because that's blatantly what it's saying. But here's what is likely to happen in the near future. We have Three of Swords. They are going to continually, knowingly betray us and keep information away from us. Absolutely. I think what's happened here is that the reason that they are perhaps holding this away from the American is that they want to preserve our happiness somehow. Maybe there's something about the UFO information that they don't want to share because it would disturb our stability, domestic stability here. Okay, this is what crosses one. They're concerned about this. So I think that maybe the highest aspiration, the highest reason for why they're doing this is that they are trying to preserve our emotional happiness and stability. Okay. All right. So moving right along, we have here comes to rest. Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, it was reversed here. I just flipped it. Okay, Six of Pentacles reversed. The government is going to have to face, bad media about this. They're going to have to deal with people gossiping and knowing. There's a lot of people talking about this that are like, okay, I'm not stupid. There are even government officials who are saying openly, listen, I saw what I saw. I still don't understand why the government will not address this. It is really quite open and blatant that something's off. Okay, and that's where they're at right now. Okay. Oh, it's reversed. Make sure that's turned the right way. We got Three of Cups in the House of. Okay. And now when we see Three of Cups, we have, a sense of community. So again, it's reflecting. These are the cards. Comes to rest in the House of. Okay, so people are talking about him. There's gossip. There's scandal a little bit. Kind of like, what is going on within our community? Okay. It just reinforces that. Okay, and here, this was reversed. Hopes and fears. There is something about, they're going to continue to have these illegal practices. They absolutely are going to, they've made up their mind. They're on a mission. And one of the side effects of this mission is that they will continue to keep, they will continue to keep information away from us. And they're obsessed with being in control. They are obsessed with it. It's just, that's just the way it is. Okay. And maybe as a fear, they're just so scared they're doing illegal things like keeping things away and filing things away because they don't want to, they have a fear of losing control. Fear of losing control. That's because this card is a card of control. Comes to rest. We have Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. Now, they are going to come up with a strategy on how to deal with this. I think that they're starting to feel like they've spent too much time being without clarity and direction on this issue. And eventually, okay, they are going to come to a point where they plan carefully and execute a plan. They're going to remove themselves, okay, from this situation where they're sort of trapped and confused. They just don't know what to do. They don't know, wait, what's going on, and they're going to flip it around and get out of that situation and formulate a plan to better understand and to act on this whole UFO thing, I guess. I don't know. It's very interesting read. So we have excess cards here, which is additional information. We have here the Death card. Okay. The question was, why is the U.S. government withholding information from us? And I see yes, they are. They are withholding information. It's all over the cards. But this card right here says to me that they are going to put this is going to stop. They are going to continue it for a while, but it will eventually stop. A new era will come, okay, where things will be done differently. And this is the card of forced change. There's nothing you can do to resist this. This is the immutable, impending, unshakable change. It's coming. And they're going to have to adjust to this information, to sharing and better addressing this whole UFO thing. We had this here reversed. Okay, this is reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. And when it's reversed, I see here too that like I said, I think that they are going to have to, this is the card of someone being on guard and guarding something, okay? They're guarding it, guarding those secrets. Reversed means they're going to have to stop that. They're going to have to let go. Again, just sort of reinforcing this Death card, okay? Okay? So they're going to have to let go of those guards, of the defensiveness. And so it's going to change in time, folks. It's not always going to be like this, apparently. So that's good news. But the sad news is that there is some, there's some corruption here, abuse of power. There's some fear. There's a lot of fear here. Fear for control. And that's what's making this fear of loss of control. I'm sorry, and that's what's motivating all of this. Anyways, thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you back here again next time. Thank you.